Hello, this is Bastian, co-CEO of Hoops Finance, and I want to show you a new update. This is a smart account controlled entirely by a passkey. So that means no browser extension, no seed phrase. So every DeFi operation is authenticated by your fingerprint with an on-chain SECP256R1 verification. It's a mouthful, but it's cool. So let me walk you through this demo flow that I made so we can see how it works. So in the first step, we create a passkey wallet. This is a kind of dumbed down version of what login authentication would do in the actual app. So Bastion, and I create a passkey wallet, and it's popping up this passkey verification. You sign in with your fingerprint, in this case for Apple, right? This is happening. A new smart account contract, a Hoop smart account contract is being deployed. And there it is, right? So the contract was deployed to this address, this C address, right? And now for us to be able to operate with this contract, what we need to do is to actually fund it. So we're going to use FriendBot. Basically what this is doing is sending XLM into the smart account through some routing that we did in the background, so we can start moving funds around with it. Perfect. So now our account has 9,900 XLM, right? And what we want to do is we want to move this XLM to USDC. So we're going to swap with our router. So the passkey is going to assign. It's going to check if we actually authorized to do this. So there is an authorization tree going all the way from the smart account to the router to our adapters that connect to different protocols on chain. In this case, we're going to do a swap between XLM and USDC, right, on SoroSwap. So we sign, same thing. We use our biometrics. And obviously this is hard-coded, right? We're going to be able to select how much we want to swap. But in this case, we're swapping 4,900 XLM for USDC through SoroSwap, right? So that's great. So now we have here the deposit step. Again, all hard-coded for purposes of the demo. But in here, what we're doing is we're choosing one strategy. And this strategy, what it does is deposits USDC and XLM into Aqua and SoroSwap. So this is two different protocols. And so through this transaction, we're going to split our deposits into two different liquidity pools in two different protocols. Similar thing. We use our passkeys. And there is. So it was deposited across Aqua and SoroSwap. Now, similarly, when we want to take this money out, we have to withdraw. This is the version 2 of this process. And then we're going to be able to take these positions out from those two liquidity pools. We sign with a passkey. And there it is. And Aqua is yield bearing, so you are able to claim rewards. Given that we did this quite fast for a demo, we don't have really rewards, but same thing, we can call that function to take the rewards out. And now we can see actually our smart account that was deployed, and we can see all of these transactions that happen, right? The contract was created, the contract was invoked with initialized with passkey, right? We effectuated a transfer, right, when we wanted to add with FriendBot all of these XLM for our test purposes, right? We invoked swap, so we could create that swap. Then we did deposit, which went through our adapters, right, to decide how much money and how much, which protocols we would use. At the same time, we invoked redeem, so we could take these positions out of these liquidity pools, right? And then the batch redeem, which basically lets us do it in one atomic transaction, right? Which is something that I am working on right now to ensure that one transaction or one passkey signature gets us out of the strategy or out of the protocol liquidity pools as fast as possible. So I'm going to be sharing these contracts as well, so you can see it. But this is really good progress. Really excited about this, and we keep moving forward on our work with Hoops Finance. So thank you very much.